Hey everybody, thanks for joining me today. If this is your first time visiting my channel, my name is Lula and this is Gardenhauling. So in today's video, I'm going to bring you along with me while I spray my fruit trees. Now I'm going to spray 2 apple trees, a pear tree. I do have a peach tree, but I'm not going to spray that one because I sprayed it earlier, but I will show it to you. So let me show you the trees I'm going to be spraying today. Oh, and once I spray my fruit trees, I wanted to plant this little container that I bought from the store. Let me just back up here, take you over here with me. Oh, and look guys, my hyacinths bloomed and now they're trying to die. I think this is going to be it for them. But I do have this grow kit here, and it's called a windowsill herb garden grow kit. Now I seen these in the store and I said, I'm gonna give it a try and see how it does. Although I am going to be planting some more of these herbs. This container kit here has sweet basil, oregano, parsley, sage, thyme, and cilantro. So once I get finished spraying my fruit trees, I'm going to plant this and give it a try and see how well it does. And of course, you know, I'll come back and give you an update on it. And then before I go, I want to show you how well my winter sowing jugs are doing. We can peep in there and see how they're doing. So let me show you the fruit trees I'm going to spray. Okay, so let me take you over here. Still got collards growing in my garden. It does need a lot of weeding, but this is the Golden Treat Urban Apple Tree, and this is in a grow bag. It's a semi-dwarf tree. All my fruit trees are semi-dwarfs. This one grows in a columnar shape. It just grows straight up. It doesn't really branch out a lot like the other fruit trees. Now, I planted all my fruit trees at the same time, so I haven't had any fruit from them. Hoping I'll get some this year. So this is one I'm going to spray, and then I'm going to come over here past my milk jugs and water jugs that I sowed in, and I want to show you the other fruit trees that I have. Now this one is a red delicious dwarf apple tree. It's doing pretty good. I do need to add some more soil to it and see if I can straighten it up because it's leaning over, and I know it's going to be budding really soon, because look, see these little buds starting to pop out. And then this one here is the Bartlett pear tree, and I got little blooms coming on this one. Let me step back a little bit so you can see that one too. There it is right there. Some of the things that I'm going to be using to spray with are the copper fungicide and all seasons horticultural and dormant spray oil. Now I used this last year. It did really well. I didn't have any leaf damage. I didn't have any insects or worms or anything eating my leaves like I did before I sprayed them. So I was really pleased with how well this worked. What I do is I just mix them both together, and I mixed it all in a gallon milk container, and then I poured it all into my sprayer, made sure it was really mixed really well, and this is what I'm going to use to spray my fruit trees. So let me get started, and I'll come back and we'll talk about the fruit trees a little bit. as the fruit trees here, they both have some of the same requirements as far as growing them. The Bartlett pear tree is a semi-dwarf, and the Red Delicious apple tree is a semi-dwarf fruit tree as well. They both like full sun, fertile, well-draining soil. They like a pH of 6.0 to 7.0, and they both require another tree for pollination, for cross-pollination. So I do got to get another pear tree because I don't have one. And they get anywhere from 12 to 15 feet tall and wide. Now, these are in containers, so if I put them in the ground, they will probably get bigger. I put them in the ground once on one side of my yard, but I found that it was so wet that the roots were like starting to really like had a terrible smell, like maybe they might try to rot out. So I took them up and put them in containers, and they seem to be doing much better in the containers. But ordinarily I would love to have them in the ground, but seem like they're doing pretty well in these grow bags. So the Bartlett pear tree is zone 4, zones 5 through 8, and then the Red Delicious apple tree is zone 4, zones 4 through 8. They both require 800 chill hours in order to break dormancy. And I did do a video where I showed me planting these fruit trees, and I went into more detail about the chill hours. So I'll put a link below if you want to look at the video where I planted them and talked about the chill hours. The Bartlett pear tree has pears that have like this deep yellow skin and kind of yellowish, pinkish, reddish tinge flesh inside, and it has these pretty white fluffy blooms. And then this one, I've just seen the white blooms on there, and of course, you know, the Red Delicious apple trees are so beautiful, that pretty red color. So I can't wait to get some Red Delicious apples off of this tree. So now we're going to walk over and we're going to look at the Golden Treat urban apple tree that I have. So the fruit is going to be produced on the stems, and you can see some of the blooms that are trying to come out. This one, it produces those golden, delicious looking apples that you see in the grocery stores. This columnar apple tree here is zone 4, zones 4 through 9. Okay, so I'm gonna take you over and let you look at my Alberta beech tree. Now I have a lot of blooms up here, and I'm scared to even think about it because I had a lot of blooms last year and all my blooms fell off, so I didn't get any pears. So it's not just the fruit that's good, pretty, and delicious, but look at the pretty pink blooms up here. Isn't that gorgeous? So I'm pretty sure that you all love herbs just as much as I do, and there's nothing like fresh herbs when you're cooking. So I'm hoping this is gonna do as well as I think it is, and it says that this is great for beginners. Everything is included with easy to follow instructions. It says with the herbs all in one packet, you simply sow the seeds and harvest as needed. Okay, so there's 6 herbs in here, so we're gonna open it up. I'm gonna slide this off, and it says that, oh, so you're gonna get your soil here, and then it says that, ooh, I don't know how I feel about that. It says all the herbs are in one packet here, so that means that they are all mixed together. So, ooh, it's just gonna be a mixed up herb garden. Okay, so, and this is a container that you sow them in. It has a little drainage hole, which is very important. See what the directions are saying here. Okay, so it says sowing instructions. Place kit into a saucer or tray. Empty soil from the bag into the container. Wet the mix thoroughly. Okay. Sprinkle the seeds onto the soil. Cover seeds slightly with soil. Gently water in the seeds using a fine spray of lukewarm water. Keep soil consistently moist. to the touch during germination. Do not overwater or seeds will not sprout. Place in a warm location. Soil temperature of 70 degrees Fahrenheit will make seeds sprout sooner. Once seeds germinate, expose to sunlight by placing near a window. Provide plenty of fresh air to circulate over the tray. Okay, so let's get started here. So I think I can mix this right in this container here with some water to moisten it. So I'm just gonna open it up. And mix it up. So I mixed it up really well right there, as you can see. I'm going to use this bag that the soil came out of, and I'm just going to place it here, and I'm just going to take a little bit of my soil from here and just put it on the paper here, and that way when I plant my seeds I can just get some of this soil here and just sprinkle it on the top. Let me slide this over to the side. And this is the seeds. Those are the seeds. So I'm just going to sprinkle some on top here. Let me show you here. This. So I did put some in here already. I don't know if you can see that. I got this much left, so I'm just going to sprinkle some of them on top. Trying to get it evenly distributed over. These are the seeds. I just dropped them in there. Okay. Soil here. I had left over. And what I'm going to do is just kind of press down gently on it, just to help the seeds to adhere in place. Just going to spray it with some of the water. And I think that should be good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that my soil is consistently moist, not overly wet, because I don't want to rot my seeds. I'm going to put it in a room where the temperature is like 70 degrees at least, and I'm going to place it near a windowsill, and we'll see what happens. And I'll keep you updated as to how well they're doing. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, why not take a moment now to click that subscribe button, click that notification bell. And look, if you're watching my video, please give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, and give me some comments if you liked it as well. I love to read comments. So thank you again, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.